Good day everyone, I'm Divine Grace Oti Guzman, and for today's discussion, I will be discussing the Chernobyl virus of Chen Ing Hau. Tips number 1, to know the creator of the Chernobyl virus. Number 2, determine the characteristics and behavior of the Chernobyl virus. And number 3, to evaluate the impact of the Chernobyl virus. So what is computer virus? A computer virus is a type of malware that attaches itself to a program or file. A virus can replicate and spread across an infected system, and it often propagates to other systems, much like a biological virus spreads from host to host. Once a virus has infected a system, it can attach to other programs or documents, modify or destroy them, or control how the computer or other devices behave. So, who is Chen Ing Hau? Chen Ing Hau was born on April 26, 1975 in Taiwan. He is the author of the CIH virus, also known as Chernobyl, which infected millions of computers worldwide in 1999. Chen was still a student of computer engineering at the Institute of Technology when he created the virus. Former classmates at Taipei's Tatong Institute of Technology said that Chen, Chen had boasted of creating the virus and warned them not to allow their computers to become infected. Chen Ing Hau initially escaped apprehension, but after a Taiwanese student brought charges against him in 2000 for inhibiting his access to a computer. The Chernobyl virus, or CIH, inflicted significant damage, yet no one in Taiwan lodged a complaint, leading Chen Ing Hau to initially avoid legal action. Surprisingly, his fame even helped him land a position at a software company. Chen wasn't taken into custody until September 2000 when a Taiwanese student reported being infected with the virus. But in the end, he merely received a reprimand and received no fine or imprisonment. This might have happened as a result of Taiwan's computer crime legislation at the time having flaws that made it impossible to prove his guilt. The Chernobyl virus. April 26 when the CIH virus operates. It's also the date when the Chernobyl nuclear power plant explosion occurred. Chernobyl because it launched on the anniversary of the 1986 nuclear tragedy in the Ukraine. The Chernobyl virus, also known as CIH or space filler, is a computer virus first discovered in 1998. It is highly destructive and can overwrite critical information on an infected system's hard drive, including the system's or BIOS or BIOS, making the computer unusable, creating who create Chen Ing Hau's CIH program, a virus that was difficult to detect. Chernobyl operated as a space filler, which meant the virus quietly filled empty space on a machine lying dormant until the 26th. This ability to fill empty space meant Chernobyl escaped the detection of virus scanners looking for unusual files taking up lots of space. Once activated, Chernobyl could erase a user's hard drive or corrupt its BIOS or BIOS. The Chernobyl virus also destroys the program files and executable files it infects. By adding scripts, the virus is able to overpower the computer's processors and slow down its processing speeds. The Chernobyl virus also infects the flash BIOS or BIOS, which prevents the computer from starting up correctly. On April 30, 1999, 4 days after the virus's damaging payloads disrupted computers around the world, Taiwanese police announced that they were questioning 24-year-old Chen Ing Hau about the virus. The impact of Chernobyl virus. These are the countries that affected by the Chernobyl virus. Countries in Asia appear to have been affected the worst by the virus. China, the state-run media reported that more than 100,000 computers had been affected across China. In South Korea, government officials apologized for not taking more urgent action and estimated that 250,000 PCs or computers were attacked and $250 million in damage had been caused. In India, more than 30,000 computers had crashed, said experts and officials. Major industries, banks, and other financial institutions had been badly hit. In Middle East, suffers catastrophe. In Israeli data recovery experts said that there had been a catastrophe with thousands of computers affected, including those of a major financial institution, an intelligence organization, and a large internet service provider. In Egypt, companies in Cairo sent workers home as the system were paralyzed by the virus. It's a disaster, said one civil engineering firm. Mazen Iwandiwa, the technical manager of the internet service provider Egypt Online, said that computer users in Egypt are easily affected by the virus, because they lack protection programs, pirated software is prevalent, and data is not backed up. And in Turkey, banks, police departments in army schools, state television, and government offices were hit computers at the military academy in Ankara. The Department of Land Registry and the offices of Turkish state radio and television were attacked. The international airport at Izmir experienced problems, and several police stations reportedly had their entire electronic archive wiped out. In Turkey and South Korea were the most seriously affected by the both countries reported that an estimated 300,000 computers had been damaged, but serious outbreaks of the virus were also reported across the Middle East Asia. In conclusion, the Chernobyl virus or CIH remains one of the most notorious and destructive computer viruses in history, demonstrating the potential severity of cyber threats. Created by Chen Ing Hau in 1998, the virus had a significant global impact, infecting millions of systems and causing substantial financial damage, particularly in Asia and Middle East. Its ability to evade detection, coupled with its destructive payload targeting critical systems components like the BIOS or BIOS, highlighted the vulnerabilities in a computer security at that time. While Chen's actions ultimately led to his questioning and minimal legal consequences, the Chernobyl virus underscored the need for stronger cybersecurity measures and regulations. The incident served as a reminder of the growing risk posed by malware and the importance of protecting digital infrastructure in an increasingly connected world. The Chernobyl virus or CIH exposed significant flaws in cybercrime laws, particularly when it comes to holding individuals accountable for creating a distributing destructive malware. The fact that Chen Ing Hao faced minimal legal repercussions despite causing extensive damage underscores the need for stronger, more precise laws to tackle the creation and spread of computer viruses. Um, to prevent similar incidents in the future, it is crucial for governments to implement clear and enforceable cybercrime regulations that specifically address the creation and distribution of malicious software. Many existing laws, including those in Taiwan at the time, were inadequate to handle the complexities of digital crimes. Legal frameworks must be updated to include provisions for malware development and intentional damage causing by the virus like CIH, which can disrupt not just individual systems but entire infrastructures. And my quotation, we know that we know that we are now but not know what we may be, by William Shakespeare. Again, I'm Divine Grace Odi Guzman from BSC 4-5 reporting the Chernobyl virus of Chen Ing Hau. Thank you.